Mm, 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 mm. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Okay, I think I'm live. Okay. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be continuing our spooky Saturday escapades on Alan Wake. Last time we left off, this game's confusing, so it's kind of hard to say. And to be honest with you, I can't really summarize it because it's the story is very confusing right now. But we're fighting shadow demons with flashlights and revolvers and shotguns, basically. Um, I know that like Eastern Standard Time viewers, or God forbid, if you're further ahead than Pacific Standard Time than that, these streams are starting like really late for you guys. Uh, for many of you, it's not even Saturday anymore. I posted a picture on my Discord that kind of sums it up beautifully. This is the picture. Forget the oops, I did it again. Okay. Oh. Turn on monitor capture. That kind of sums it up beautifully. By the way, Discord, I have one. You can join it. You can recommend games and do other stuff. The link to it is in the description somewhere. But anyway, as you can see, this was taken today. I was in a car, my sister's car, which is why Britney Spears is playing. We're listening to a 2000s throwback nostalgia playlist. But anyway, as you can see, it's 7:02 p.m. I didn't edit that at all. It's actually, this is taken at 7:02 p.m. Look how fucking light it is. The sun didn't even start going down until 8 o'clock p.m. And I do Spooky Saturday in the dark so I can get scared, because I could very well start it earlier, but the odds of me getting scared when it's sunny out is practically zero. It's not going to happen. So I have to start the streams when it's dark. Good news is I actually have some blackout curtains though, which I'm gonna try. Basically, they're so black that it prevents any sunlight from coming in. Which, if they work, it means that my room will be like pitch black even during the day, which will be super cool because then I'll be able to start the streams earlier. So hopefully those work. But that's why I'm starting the stream at 9:16 p.m. my time. Because, I mean, look, this was 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago it was this light out. The sun, like, just went down at, like, 8:30. So, Arizona life. Arizona life. Anyway. You just gotta love it. And it's weird because, like, that's not even for all Pacific Standard Time. Like, a lot of, like, when I was in Oregon, it would get dark at, like, 4 or 5 p.m., you know? So for some reason, Arizona, they just don't know what time it is here in Arizona. But anyway, we're gonna be streaming some Alan Wake for I'm trying to wake myself up so I can be more entertaining for you guys, because I'm unbelievably tired. My schedule is all fucked up. I'm running on like 2 naps right now, and on top of all of that, I went to like an all-you-can-eat Mongolian place, and I had so much food. I had so many thousands of calories of food, and I'm so very full right now. So it's I was ready to go into a food coma, but I was like, it's Saturday. I gotta do the goddamn stream. So here we are to get spooked with Alan Wake and see what the hell's going on. The previous, they'll probably have the recap, but the last episode left off where we called the cops basically, and we were kind of worried on what we should or should not tell the cops, because we didn't want to sound entirely crazy, because we are entirely crazy. So, hey waifu, Just got an ad of someone pouring milk in a packet of Chips Ahoy. Eating it out with a spoon. That's kind of like Cookie Crisp, isn't it? That's what daylight savings does? Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's right. This game's quiet. If I remember right, this game is quiet, I think. I think I have the audio boosted all the way for you guys. Load game Steam Cloud. Wait, did I click load game? Oh. Okay.
Hey, I'm home.
Back here,
Oh,
sweetie.
right.
How was it?
This is
Worst
like a
weather
flashback.
I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
That's right. So we're in like a flash. We're in a flashback. Right now. And this game still controls weird.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
I've never understood who does that. Who keeps coffee grinds and water in their coffee machine so they can just walk up and press the button and it's good to go? Like, who does that? Then the coffee grinds get gross. You want them to be fresh and like sealed. So you want to, every time you're making coffee, you want to pour in the coffee grounds and you want to pour in the water. I mean, I guess you can leave the water in, but I don't know. You can have stale water. I guess you're fine with that, but I don't know anybody that does that. Who does that? It's like when people have like when coffee machines have like the automatic timer on it. Oh, I forgot to set up the laptop. It's like when coffee machines have the automatic timer and you can set it so it like automatically starts brewing at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So then you can, I don't know, wake up and your coffee's already done. It's like a cool idea, I guess, but like I don't know anybody that actually does it. Honestly. That's a person that really has their shit together. Like that's a super OCD human being that really has their shit together if they're like, oh, I gotta have it so my coffee's automatically brewing at 6 a.m. on the dot. Reminds me of Michael from The Office. How he was talking about he burns his foot on his George Foreman grill, and he's talking about how every morning he likes to have some fresh bacon. One second, I gotta grab my laptop. Laptop acquired. As you can tell, I am very ready. Very, very. The good news is, we'll be playing this for about 2 hours, and then tomorrow we'll be going back to Borderlands 2 because we have finished Rage 2 now. So the beauty is that yesterday I actually was grinding Borderlands 2 and hit like, I leveled up like 3 times, I'm like level 21 or 22 now. So tomorrow we should be able to do 1 stream of Borderlands 2 and beat the entire game. So we're getting through games. We're actually completing games for once. Kind of funny because I used to always pride myself on like finishing series, and if I didn't finish a series, I removed it from the channel. Like I didn't have it there. I used to always pride myself on that. I'm like, if I start a series, I'm gonna finish it. And lately, over the past few months, I've gotten so many like snarky comments about, hey, when are you gonna finish this game? Because we have not completed games in a long time on the channel. Honestly, we haven't. Like, if they're new games, we've been okay with completing them, but like going back and playing older games, like Rage 1, for example, we did like 1 stream of that, maybe 2 streams of that, and then we just never never touched it again. That happens a lot. It happens a lot. Resident Evil 3. Funny enough, when I was playing all the Resident Evil games to like get ready for Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 was one of them. I actually got a comment like a week or so ago. And it was like, hey, when are you planning on finishing Resident Evil 3? I was like, oh god. I totally even forgot that existed. It's always funny to see, like, somebody will come in for a stream and they'll sub to see that me play that game, then I'll never touch it again. Hank Hill, he's a pretty he's a sub that comes around every now and then. But I kind of have an ongoing joke with him because he subscribed for Mass Effect Andromeda when that came out. And I said for so long, like, I stopped playing it, but I was like, I said for so long, I'm gonna finish it, I'm gonna finish it, I'm gonna finish it. And then he would, like, periodically come into streams, he's like, so you gonna finish Mass Effect? And then, like, 4 or 5 months after I took a break from Mass Effect Andromeda, I did a return stream of Mass Effect Andromeda, and I was like, I don't fucking remember anything about this game. So, like, it's to the point now for Mass Effect Andromeda where I would have to start a completely new game. And I was like 30 hours into that game, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to do 30 hours worth of shit again. CCTV. That looks like a thick TV. Anyway, back to the game.
Oh, hey,
Enough
I just
talking.
finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On
Thermos.
occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Whoa. When my sister gets out of the bathroom, I'm gonna run in there and put some product in my hair to get it out of my fucking face. I just got out of the shower. I didn't do anything to my hair, and it's annoying me. It always annoys me. It says examine, but there's also something else. Examine? Oh, pick up manuscript page. Okay. Look at this. What I can't forget, return to sender, Alex Casey, and Alex Casey thriller. The things that I want, the fall of Casey. Okay, so he has like one series. What's with the dual 1911s? Or Berettas, sorry. They're not 1911s.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was
The last time was... Oh, man! So we missed a lot of pages last time. We missed a lot of pages. Oh, and you can't even get some pages unless you're in nightmare difficulty. Well, that's kind of fucking stupid. So there's individual pages. Or there's like a set number of pages that it's showing you, but this is just for that episode. Okay, well, that's kind of stupid.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
It's so stereotypical. Like, the writing is so stereotypical, like, author in horror movies. To shave my head. I have many times in my in the past. It's just, here's the issue. I have such beautiful hair. Like, when I grow it out. You know? That's the issue. I look so much better with long hair. I just hate long hair. That's
This
the
was
issue.
a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been
Call me
a long
Badlands
time
Chugs.
to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and
I don't know how he does it.
leisurely dripped down to the
too
sewer,
cold.
mingling with the bile of the city. becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
I don't know how Badlands chugs. Can chug so much stuff that's like ice cold. And he just doesn't give a shit, man. It's crazy. I can't do it. You growing out your hair was the best decision of your life. I kind of grew out my hair out of spite because when I was younger, my dad would just shave my head because he's bald. He would just shave my head. And so, like middle school, when I was a young teen and preteen, I just grew it out. I was like, you know what? It doesn't actually look that bad.
Next time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan!
Oh, no.
Please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm
Boo.
fine. Just get the lights back on, now, please.
Boo! See, if that was waifu, boo! If that was waifu, I'd totally scare her. 'Cause I'm that kind of guy.
I really
I'd
don't like
find
this, Alan. Please hurry.
Let the fear envelop your soul.
Alan,
Let
I really
the
need those lights
darkness take over. I want to see you fully drenched in your fear.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Flashlight make you safe? Huh? What if I shine it away from you? Should I grow it out again? I know how I feel about guys with long hair. Yeah, well.
Hi.
You okay?
Hi.
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
Spooky
We'll just break out the candles.
Saturday! Roll credits.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah.
Lots
if
of
I ever
us.
got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Disgusting. Listen, waifu. To be honest, I could care less.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Oh, you know, great.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Let me see if she's out. Why are you dating me? I don't know, because I'm attractive, funny, charismatic, outgoing, gonna be extremely successful, just remarkably smart. I mean, I could go on, but I don't want to sound too conceited here, you know? I don't want to sound too Hair officially out of face. Not really done, but don't care. It's out of face. That's all that I care about. Cha-ching, cha-ching. We're Gucci. Now, why is there a big fish?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass,
Oh,
which is what
God.
you're
What
after
have I
if
done?
you prefer a lure. Now, if
What
you
have I
want
done?
either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Okay.
You a fishing man, Mr. Wake?
Okay.
Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose.
Please.
But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
Okay. If you say so, buddy. Who am I supposed to talk to? What's wrong with this bitch? She's everywhere.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
This chick is obsessed
Wake,
with the
The
light.
sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
What type of product do I
That was
use?
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
I use tea tree, which is like a it's like
The
a more
sheriff
like
wants to see you in her office,
natural
Mr. Wake.
product. My sister, I've talked about it before. My sister graduated from Paul Mitchell, so she's like all about, you know, all the hair and skin and shit that's healthy for you and stuff like that. So I kind of defer to her judgment for stuff like that. I guess a lot of like regular product and hair stuff has wax in it, according to her. I mean, she's the hair expert. I have no idea. So I guess it doesn't, but it's nice. It smells good, which I like, and it doesn't make your hair hard. I hate shit that makes your hair hard. I hate that, or that gives it like a waxy look or like a greasy look. I look greasy enough, okay? I don't need products making me look greasier. Yeah, I also use semen though. That's true. When I want to go all natural.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Ha ha ha, just the Shadow Man coming for me.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, Stucky's dead. I
Mulligan
killed
here.
him.
Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Stucky's dead. I killed him. I shot him in the face with a shotgun. After blinding him
Sheriff Breaker
with the
is
flashlight.
waiting for you down the corridor in her office.
Missing cat. Oh no! Not a cat. On a camping trick, overdue that haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call. Thank you. A lot of people missing. It's always small towns where there's lots of people missing. Sculpting paste. It sounds like something that would be precarious to put
Come in, Mr. Wake.
in your hair.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, thanks. I don't
Have you
trust
started
lady.
looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
There's multiple.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
No.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the side corridor.
The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank
There you go, buddy.
man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know,
I won't.
I shouldn't even be in here.
Yeah.
The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk.
Right.
I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time.
Right.
I only got drunk afterward. Okay,
Oh, okay.
listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him.
Right.
You wanna know who it really was?
Yes.
I'll tell you who it really was.
Please do.
It was a goddamn space alien!
Oh.
I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Well, he just told us the whole story. The whole storyline of the game is that these shadow guys are actually aliens.
I told him.
No need to even play the game anymore. Okay, right? We're good.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Give me this manuscript page. The dark presence in the
In
diner.
spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Ominous. I pressed the wrong button. Should press F5. I'm a fool.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, 1 second. I gotta grab this thermos. That's clearly more important than my wife's life. Duh. Focus. Let me go through the fence. Oh, there's a hole right there.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Ugh, holy fuck, dude. This is Sparta the fuck out of that. Calm down. Calm down, Alan.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Foreshadowing? Not really, it's
Alice's
just kind of
driver's
telling
license
us.
had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Oh no. Not her
Barry?
license.
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
This story took a turn I wasn't expecting.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
I'm still going with the idea.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable.
Still going with the idea that we're like
They are not
inside our
accountable for
story.
their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Hey, I need to go.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey!
Oh.
My.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Oh no.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi.
He fucking
I thought
punched
they
him.
were gonna lock you up.
He just fucking punched him?
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
This is one ugly
Mr. Wake.
motherfucker.
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Ugh. Ah.
Who's Max?
Barry.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Hey, you think there's some fucking thermoses here? Yeah? I think there's a goddamn thermos in here. I bet you there's a thermos in here. Bucktooth Charlie, that's what they used to call me in school.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a
Thermos.
good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
The funny farm. You're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. I haven't heard that term
Easy
before.
there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey,
Doggo!
Rusty, right? You're at Cabot's.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
You clearly walked on a bear trap.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
It's not a joke. There really are shadow demons. I'm gonna be the one laughing when you turn into a shadow demon, Barry. You retard. You're taking me seriously. Hey, I got you your shit.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Yeah, are there demon dudes on the way there?
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
That seems really fucking far.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
I don't like Barry. I want him out of here. Let's get this guy
That's just crazy talk,
DED.
Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll
FBI.
kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay.
Of course, we're going at
I
night.
understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Don't sneeze in your hand, that's gross.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This
Poison
is so
ivy?
not worth a 15% commission.
I'm sure it's not worth, buddy, because you're complaining a lot for someone that's doing nothing. Oh god, that turns the lights off. Keep them on. Do I have a gun? I don't have a gun anymore. My gun just randomly disappeared when I talked to the cops. My shotgun and my handgun. There's a page down there.
Here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Oh, thermos. You thought I wouldn't get the thermos. Oh no, I do have a gun. I just don't have the shotgun anymore. What the shit? I don't have any of my flares either. Fucking lame. Okay. I think that's it for secrets over here. Let us go. God, you need to work out more, Mr. Wake.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
It scared the shit out of Barry. What a beautiful and eloquent way to put that. Why can't we just drive? Oh.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
What? I don't remember anything past this.
I should have
get
gone
spooked
to the
with me.
cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Haha. Nice try, video game. You're gonna have to try harder than that if you want to spook me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Knock, knock.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
This is the most elderly Caucasian conversation I've ever listened to. There was a Shadow Man. Shadow Man? Come out with your hands up, and I will think twice about shooting you in the fucking face. Okay, well, I gave him a chance. No one can call me a bad guy now when I shoot him in the fucking face. And the light went away. Great. Wonderful. Drop hazard. Whoa. That'd kill ya. Bro, that's exactly what happened to me in my IRL spook story. Haha. Well, we definitely gotta check out this cabin. Could have a thermos. And you know what's most important in a situation where you have shadow-like demon people coming after you to murder you and the love of your life, your one and only soulmate, your wife Alice, is currently being held as a hostage? Coffee thermoses. Limited edition coffee thermoses is all that is important in life. Fuck this door. FBI. I heard someone in here. Someone went like, oh. I'm gonna yeeted that door. Ooh, another episode of Twilight Zone? Wanna be Twilight Zone? It is! Cool.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Man in the Mirror.
Man in the mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe
no,
you're
it
not the
doesn't.
literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
Jesus Christ.
You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
What? I can't believe it. Oh, they didn't have the outro. I can't believe it, my god. The man in the mirror killed him. You didn't get it? So basically, that was his reflection. Like, the person in the mirror, his reflection killed him. Apparently, like, Mirror Man. He is a Mirror Man. Is what they're trying to say. Uh-oh. The fuck away from me, little bitches. Uh-oh. They're getting closer. They're getting closer. Ah, shit. They're getting closer. Fuck them up. I was gonna say, I guess he possesses people via the mirror. No, because he killed the dad. He had to, they had the same fingerprints. So it was literally just like his reflection killed him. Because he said we couldn't ID his face because it was so messed up, but we ran his fingerprints and they were yours. Oh god. No, I didn't have any coffee today. No coffee. Gonna crack open an ice cold and refreshing Sprite. No other soda quenches my thirst like Sprite. One thing I would like about being a bigger YouTuber. Have you seen the streamers that have like they're partnered with Monster, and they have to have like their Monster mini fridge in their camera, like in their face cam? It's like in their agreement that they have to have their Monster like mini fridge there. But like Monster, I don't know if they pay them but they for sure like give them like a lifetime supply basically of Monster drinks. I hate Monster, but maybe there's a flavor of Monster I'd like. That'd be cool. I would like that. I would be okay with that. It'd be a good sponsorship. What's up, gamers? You ready to get your game on with Monster brand and Monster Energy drink? That's a fucking guy, isn't it? No, it isn't. Okay.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
So, I don't know who the fuck Rusty is? Oh no, Rusty is the park ranger, right? Rusty's the park ranger that was dealing with the dog. Rose is the fan girl. Okay. Characters that I've met once. Trying to remember their names that aren't important. Only important character here is Alan. There's a lot of like side stuff to do in this game. Rusty dying. What?
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
What the shit? This game is so confusing with the manuscripts. Like, this game would be so straightforward if it wasn't for the manuscripts. They kind of just throw everything into question. Oh god, that was so fucking loud. Holy shit.
This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Rusty! Rusty! Ooh. Really should have done more cardio. Oh my god, I'm so out of shape. I'm so out of shape. Yeah, I hear you, but I want to make sure I get this page first. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Now I have to read the page.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
God. Nasty. Fuck, Rusty. Oh my god. It yeeted him, dude.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
I already read it. You just had little... At least the doggo's fine. God. His leg is fucked up. What's the blood from? Just his leg? It's a lot of blood for a broken leg. Sorry. I shouldn't interject my realism. Oh, it's in the other... Oh, it's in the other one. Okay, let me make sure there's no secrets here, though. 1 second, sir. Just let me make sure there's no secrets. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's meds right here, dude. I can patch you up. Or not. Apparently not. There's nothing in that.
Shh. Good boy.
I think we should just put him out of his misery. Internal bleeding is an awful way to go.
The only way to make
painful.
sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Spook time. Time to get spooked. Manuscript page. We're getting so many manuscript pages this time. I think we've gotten all of them so far.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Save point. Unlocked. Can you give me a fucking shotgun again, please? I like the uh-oh.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh, fuck. Rusty is so dead.
Rusty!
Rusty is so dead. Oh my fucking god. Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
What the fuck you do to Rusty? What the fuck did you do to Rusty, you son of a bitch? Tell me. Tell me what you did to Rusty. Tell me what you did to Rusty. No. God damn it. Who the fuck are you? Who sent you? Who sent you? God damn it. Rusty. Rusty. Rusty.
Something had torn
The
a
dog's
mammoth-sized hole
gone.
in the wall.
The dog is gone. No.
Please don't feed the animals.
Oh no, they killed the dog.
For those prisoners who purchase a park license to obey.
They fucking killed the what? This guy did. Where did he go?
To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than.
Can't believe they killed the dog.
Pets must be leashed.
Fizz. They killed the dog. You can't kill dogs. You can kill people all you want. You can't kill dogs. Dude, you're a little fucking bitch, you know that? He's leaving. Oh, he's coming back now. Can't believe they killed the fucking dog. Waifu, you talk bad about a dog, I will ban you into oblivion, okay? You will never see the fucking shadow of light again, you goddamn dweeb. These monsters do have an axe fetish. And how are you getting tired? You just woke up. You lazy fat fuck. You need to wake up, woman. Great, so now I've killed fucking Stucky. I've killed fucking Rusty. What is with all these people with these dumb names? Dog's soul was banned into oblivion. You're a terrible person. You're a terrible, terrible person.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
What are you telling? I bet you there's a coffee thermos somewhere in this foliage. You ever just stop and think about what you're really doing in a video game and that it could be really fucking stupid? Do you ever just stop and think that? Like, I just had that moment where I stopped and I thought, I'm like, wait a second. I'm searching for a fucking coffee thermos. What am I doing? What am I doing in this game? What am I doing with my life? I don't know, but I love my life. I have a great life. Wouldn't change it. Wouldn't change it. Dude, come on. I think it's apt to take that six-pack, alright, and chug a couple of those beers with what we're going through. Oh, I forgot to ask you, Eddie. Did you request me to play Breath of the Wild? Is that also on my games to play list? Did you want to see Breath of the Wild played? I remember you talking about Breath of the Wild. You and Black.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought
I don't remember
about
if it was
Rose.
requested.
He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. You can play it when you got nothing else. It's not really what I asked. But thank you for the permission, Eddie. I do appreciate it. That's funny. There a little fucking thermos back here? Oh. Nope. No thermos. Light on the thermos, heavy on the manuscript pages. Oh. Micro stutter, freeze, whatever you want to call it.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
What about Moonshine Cave? That sounds way cooler. What's in Moonshine Cave? And Lover's Peak. Who gives a shit about Lover's Peak? I want to see what's in Moonshine Cave. There are demon sounds. That's a lot of crows that I don't want to fight. Uh-oh. There's a man stuck, and now he's gone. Cited frequent bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition 1919 to 1933. Well, waifu suggests a lot too, but she suggests shitty games. And she does it behind closed doors. She doesn't do it on the Discord. Waifu doesn't even use the Discord. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even care about the community. Or the people. Waifu just requests me to play games just for her. She's like, Zach, play Evil Within. Zach, play a scary game for me. I'm like, no, waifu. She wants all these private streams. Ba-da-da! What's up, nerd? Actually, there's no one behind me. There is someone behind me. Ow, and that fucking hurt. Yeah, no. People, Actually, a lot of the accounts haven't even signed in on Discord. Like, in the Discord, like, practically all of those accounts haven't even signed in. Which doesn't surprise me because, like, everybody that joined the Discord said, I downloaded Discord just for this. So, like, they're not people that use Discord. Which means they literally probably just forgot Discord even existed. Honestly. Like, they weren't Discord users. Like, all of them are, like, new accounts when they joined. So. And I've messaged a couple of them, like, just checking if things are okay, and nothing. Nothing. So I'm pretty sure they just don't use Discord at all. Which, honestly, I talk about this all the time. Like, the vast majority of people don't even know what Discord is. Like, the vast majority of people. Discord isn't like Skype. Like, everybody knows Skype. Everybody knows FaceTime. Discord is like... No one really knows what Discord is other than, like, gamers. And it's kind of cringy, honestly. Just a bunch of fucking weebs. Like, hardcore neckbeard incels. Redditards. And... weebs. That's all that's on Discord. Just a bunch of... Just a bunch of losers.
Seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Yeah, so... I mean, it is what it is, you know? It's not like I ever, like, push my Discord or advertise it or anything. Or advertise any of my stuff. Ever. I'm awful. I'm the most awful YouTuber ever in terms of, like, advertising my own stuff. I never do it. I don't share my videos or upload them to Reddit or go on Reddit at all or do any of that stuff that people do in order to, like, make it big, or don't have a Twitter or any of that. So, it's kind of to be expected, honestly. Barbie lights! There's a lot of darkness, not a lot of dark dudes. Shotty. I mean, I'm happy that people, like, enjoy Discord. Like, I'm happy that they have something that they like. Oh, there's a guy. He's just unaffected. But it doesn't change the fact that the average, like... Oh man, this guy's... strong boy. Ooh, I thought he was like a strong guy. It doesn't change the fact that, like, the average person on Discord is quite cringy. Uh-oh. Whoa. It's a shotgun, you should be dead, boy. Yeah, they do have a lot of manuscripts in this chapter. I thought I picked up shotgun ammo. Where did all my fucking shotgun ammo go? I had like 6 shots. Now I have none. Was I shooting with my shotgun that... Okay, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about that at all. Didn't happen. The Great Old One. Failed by lightning. 1937. Tree lore. Neato. Uh-oh. There is a man. Woo! Little axe boys. Shot the guy far away with the shot. Listen, I said let's not talk about it, alright? I said let's not talk about it, you're talking about it, let's move on, okay? It didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Yikes. This game is too easy. And very similar. Ooh, Nelly. That guy was fucking looking at. You want an autograph or something, buddy? Pisses you off when you can't fucking type. You can never type. That's okay. Oh yeah, I'm so good at these. Oh yeah. I don't even need that. I'm not even taking damage. Hard mode is too easy. Should have picked nightmare mode. You guys really love putting axes in electrical equipment, don't you? Like you really, really like that.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Okay. Those like lambda locations are canon. Someone is leaving them. The Taken are filled with darkness. I just said there's a bear alert. If I have to fight a fucking demon bear, I will not be down for that. I'm not even over there. Okay, well, apparently. Alright. Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're all doing well. Flashlight, can you work on this guy? I don't like him. This guy's big and I don't like him. Okay, this is shotgun bullet. Oh! I pressed the wrong button, I pressed space. Ow! That's not fair, I didn't even get to see it. You little fucking bitch. That's already good. Oh, fucking bitch. That wasn't even fair. I couldn't even see the axe. Grazed my toe. Now let me sit here. Oh, that went a lot faster than the last time. Okay. No one attack me. Got hiccups. I keep pressing space to dodge. Space is not dodge. Shift is dodge. Space is jump. Huh. That's like a GTA jump. Huh. Huh. GTA has like the most doofy jumps in video games. I don't even know why they have a jump button in GTA. It is the stupidest, most useless jump. It's just good for like watching your character ragdoll over a ledge or something. We got no shotty ammo because I was a fucking idiot sniping with a shotgun. Through tree. Okay. This is not at all what it's like to hike. There's a page over there. I'm supposed to go over there. We're gonna check out over here for the sick thermos. Woo! It's from 1846, the year of the Oregon Treaty. Oh, is this in Oregon? I forgot this game was in Oregon. That's right, this game is in Oregon. It does look like Oregon. This is not what Oregon trails look like. I get it, Oregon Trail. Like the... You get it. I don't have to explain it. So many manuscript pages.
Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Agent Nightingale. What he's calling Barry? That's supposed to be Barry. Well, it's time to now watch the scene play out that was in the manuscript page. With the hostage guy. This will probably be like 2.5 hours stream. Because we've done a lot of like dilly-dallying this stream. It'll probably be like a 2.5-er. I think that should be fine. That was really loud and glitchy.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
He's like, who the fuck are you?
That
Yeah,
flashlight's kid stuff.
Oh.
The flares will keep the bastards away.
Who are you? Are you the guy that kidnapped my wife?
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Definitely seems like it. I have a light! Be gone! Uh-oh. Ran out.
That's what I got for you!
Ran out. I have another one. Be gone. Can you shoot these guys more? Okay.
Monster!
Own him. Own him. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh! The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Fuck this guy up, will you? Just let him walk around. Can we go now? Hello? Can we go now? No? We have to kill him all. Okay, right. Clearly. Okay, fuck him up, bitch. Fuck him up. Will you fuck them up?
That's right.
Oh my god, dude. Your aim is awful. Your aim is terrible. Shoot them. It's not hard.
Lover's
Thank the
Peak.
fucking
Right up these
god.
stairs, Wake.
Give me
Use
the
the flares
gun,
from the
dude.
emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Oh my god. Really, dude? Really? Really? You can't hit fucking shit and you want the gun? God, it's like playing a game with Wiper. Go. Oh. Okay.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
Maybe. Or he'll just fucking hit me in the face. Be gone. Oh god, he doesn't care now. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's beating the shit out of me. He does not care. Okay. Fuck you. I hope you die.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
What is your deal with me, dude? Who the fuck are you?
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
He's gonna shoot, and then he's gonna be like, see, that's not so hard, Wake. Just like the manuscript page. And then...
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more players here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Well, I did criticize them and say this game was too easy. So what do? They make it so I'm not allowed to fucking aim. What a twist. Okay, get this fucking guy away. Can you shoot him? No? No, you're not gonna shoot him? Oh, okay. He has knives. And an Adidas. Okay, they literally... I cannot do more. This guy sucks at this game. He sucks at this game. I just gotta parkour it. This guy sucks nuts at this game. Thank God, dude. You landed a couple shots for once in your fucking life. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, wait.
Monster!
There's more. I mean, there's no one behind me. My fuck, there's someone behind me. Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up. I'll bait him. Yeah. Yeah, fuck him up. Yeah. Yeah, suck on that, nerd. Oh, you fucking missed, you pansy. Oh. Yeah.
A piece of cake, Wake.
Piece of cake, Wake. Oh, wait. Wait! There's a thermos. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry. You're a dick and you can have my life. Hey, there's a big one coming after me. Can we, do something about him, maybe? This is probably the last phase, so I'm just gonna use up all the flares here. I'm gonna use up all the flares. Oh, they're like attacking him. Oh shit! Okay, I definitely pressed the button. It's okay, you don't have to. What? You're still hitting me! I have a flare up!
Die already, die!
Ah, this guy sucks at this game. This part fucking blows. Give me the gun, and I end this 18 times before this guy does. 18. I don't miss shots. Okay? I don't miss. Let's fucking kill the guy. Nothing to it. That's what he said in the manuscript page.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her
Oh shit! Just punched you off a fucking ledge, you little bitch. Now get the gun and fuck him up. Oh yeah. So oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come on, let me aim. I won't miss.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No!
No,
Come back
you're gonna
here!
die.
I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back
He's
here!
dead, dude. That guy?
He had Alice, and he
He's
wanted
dead.
the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
One thing that I like is that this kind of like explains why there's so many manuscripts in this one. Because like all these manuscripts are around and this guy like found them and now he's like he knows what's gonna happen. I like how like the manuscript pages and them being laid out through the level is actually canon, and like other characters in the world are also collecting these manuscript pages and like reading them. That's a really cool take on it. That's nifty. Now we just need someone to say, why do you have so many coffee thermoses? And where are you putting all of them?
On
And then
more
it'll
than
be
one
the perfect
occasion,
game.
Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Nothing was safe or innocent when wrapped in darkness. That's a nice newborn child you have there. But in the dark, it's nothing more than a mere demon, seeking to rip out my throat in my sleep. Like, okay, Alice. Alright. A little eccentric. Just calm down. I'm just happy I have the fucking gun again. Oh, well, there was a spooky guy running down there. There's a bear trap. Can I grab it? I don't want to walk into it. Okay, I don't think I can do anything with it. What happens if I go over here? There's a little path over here. Hello? Anyone out there? Hello? That'd be the dumb white guy in horror movies. Sucks that I can't do anything with the bear trap. There's a lot of fucking bear traps out here. Jesus. Buddy, I can see you. Never mind, he's gone. I had to know. I had to know. Oh!
Hurt like hell. I was stuck.
I had to know. I was planning on running into at least one, but I was gonna do it on purpose. Just to see what would happen. But I guess the game took care of that for me. Oh, I'm covering the health? It's fine. I have nowhere else to put me. It'll be okay. Actually, you know, I can put me... I can put me, like, here. Probably. A little lower. Maybe like there. Now a little higher. Gotta be perfect. It's gotta be perfect. My face went away. My face is gone! Hello? What happened to my face? My face is gone! I don't know what happened to the face. It's legit. It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do this. And then I'll do this. And this. And this. And then this. And this. And was it this big? I don't think it was this big. How big was this fucking face cam? It wasn't this big. Like this big? There's more on the top, wasn't there? Probably. Great. Great. Everything's going to shit. Everything's over. Okay, I'm sorry. Be right there, it'll be fine. I think that's too big. That's too big. How big is it? Let me full screen to see. That's a really big face cam. That's way too big. There you go, that's better. That was a really, really big face cam. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This face cam placement will be fine. Anyway, there's a lot of fucking bear traps. How many bears do you guys have? Seriously, holy fuck. How many goddamn bears do these guys have? This is like a serious problem. There must be fucking like hundreds of bears. For real. Oh, I thought I stepped on it. I was like, oh shit. Oh. Got it. Why are bear traps only a thing in video games? I've never seen a bear trap in real life. I'm not saying they don't exist. They exist. It's just I've never seen one. And I grew up in Oregon, and I've been in a lot of forests, and I can tell you right now, I've never seen a bear, and I've never seen a bear trap. But video games love bear traps. So do horror movies. Road on this one. Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ! Where did you guys even fucking come from? First kick of the day. Bitch, get the fuck away from the road, bitch. Got fucking gangbang there. See, this is what I'm talking about. If the game didn't do this whole like cinematic slow-mo pan, there's enemies behind you, and they just let the enemies like run in, I would be consistently fucking spooked. Like, just let them do that. Just let them fucking appear in front of you. Okay, see, you ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. That would have scared me. It almost scared me. You ruined it. Hey, animal. Welcome, welcome to Spooky Saturday. For some time zones, it might be Spooky Sunday. Time zone dependent.
What the hell?
There's a lot of them. Interesting game. Yeah, it's a spooky game where you have to use light to beat the bad guys. And a lot of other crazy shit, but that's the basis. Darkness bad, light good. Ow! You fucking dick! I don't even have the ammo to fight this guy. Okay, buddy, I'm done. This guy's annoying me back there. You take a lot. You take 6 bullets, really? A little dramatic, isn't it? Fucking bitch. Get the hell out of here. How have I been? I've been good. Been great. It's summer. It's getting fucking hot. You know? Not much to say. Me and waifu have our 1-year anniversary in a month on June 16th. Oh my god, it's just so magical. It's just so beautiful. I just can't even believe it. Oh my god, that we've been together for a whole year. 12 months, 52 weeks. Oh my god, 365 days. It's just crazy. It really doesn't feel like a year though, to be actually serious. It doesn't feel like a year. I don't even feel like... It's weird because it's one of those things where I feel like I've known her for a really long time. Because I knew her for a couple months, like, before we started dating. Well, yeah, right, like 1 month or maybe it was 2. But yeah. It's... I feel like I've known her for a long time, but I don't feel like I've, like, been dating her for a while. Paging Mr. Wake. Wake here's a chainsaw? Oh,
the
no.
night had been one desperate situation after another.
God, no.
I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
That's when I heard the chainsaw. And boy, oh boy, did I shit myself. When's the wedding? Oh, I'm not getting married for a long time. I'm young, man. I'm young. I'm still in that party age, you know what I'm saying? Hey. You know what I'm saying? I am ready to get married for a long time. Whoa. Woo. No, but real talk, I've always said it. I am not gonna get married until I am completely done with all of my college. That includes my master's degree, so it's not just bachelor's, right? Because that's coming up soon. That includes master's, right? I want to have a strong position in forensics, okay? And last but not least, I want my own house, right? Once those 3 things are done and Gucci, it doesn't have to be like I'm buying a house, okay? Because that's way down the line, or maybe not. But definitely want like my own nice. Ooh, voice crack. Woo! Look at that. I'm still going through puberty. I can't get married. My own nice place. That's my plan. So probably around like 30-ish. I think if you're getting married in your 20s, especially early 20s, you're making a mistake. You're still in like the prime of your life, right? Partying, having a good time, right? You never know what's gonna happen, right? Waifu could find someone that's better than me. Yeah, I don't know if that person exists, but I mean, anything's possible, you know? But no, you never know. So, yeah. I'm not a big fan of marriage, personally. I only know one couple that is actually that actually have like a good marriage. Two, I guess. Okay, I know two couples that have good marriages. One of them are my grandparents, but does that really count? Because old people, they just like mate for life. You know what I mean? Like it was a different time back in like the 60s or whatever. People would literally just get together. They're like 17, 18, and then they're just together for life. Like divorce wasn't really a thing back then. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if that counts. But my aunt and uncle, they actually do have a good marriage. But both of them are divorced and have children with other people. So it took them a little while to get there and to find that person, you know? So it's kind of like, but they have a really, really good marriage. And that's about it. I mean, my parents are divorced. My other grandparents are divorced. My other aunt and uncle, they're divorced and then back together and then divorce. And you know, if you look at the statistics for marriage, they're really not that good. And especially when you're somebody like me that's gonna be making quite a lot of money, marriage is a little scary. When you look at, you know, ladies that take everything from the guy and stuff like that, it's just a little scary. So I told waifu from the very beginning, like, I'm not really big into marriage, but if I ever do get married, my wife will have to sign a prenup that'll basically just say, like, you know, if we do end up getting divorced eventually, I'm not taking your shit, right? That's kind of like my stipulation if I do ever get married. But yeah, it'll be like 30, maybe late 20s. If I have everything together, late 20s, like 20, 28, 29. So that's 5 years from now. Sure, maybe, but you know. But yeah, Eddie, you would definitely be best mod. No doubt about it. Best mod for sure. I wouldn't say you're a trash mod animal. It's just you're just not here very often because you got real life stuff, so it's cool, it's fine. Not even gonna consider marrying me until he's 30. Yeah, right around there. You know? And the whole marriage thing, it's just a title. You know? It's just a title. And people, like, whenever you say, like, oh, it's just a title, like, people get, if you're a guy and you say that, people get, like, thinking that you're a fuckboy or something. I'm not a fuckboy, but it's just true. Like, to me, what's important is if you're in a relationship with somebody, you have those set, like, boundaries, right? So you let them know, like, we are, you know, exclusive, right? We're exclusive, we're not seeing other people. That's obviously really important. Which me and waifu have. But what's really important, ultimately, is that you're happy, right? Like, if you are happy with another person, what does it matter if you're engaged or married or dating? Like, it doesn't matter. And then when you really break it down, when you get older and you understand marriage and how it fundamentally works in terms of splitting everything, you realize that marriage really is an economic choice most of the time. And I know I have a lot of younger viewers that don't really understand the ins and outs of marriage and taxes and tax brackets and how all of that stuff works. And waifu doesn't understand it either, so it's really hard to have these conversations with her because, you know, she doesn't She hasn't filed taxes and stuff like that. She's not entirely. She's like a lot of young adults out there that are not really well versed in real world stuff, right? The United States educational system doesn't train you how to do taxes or how to pay bills or how to buy a house or apply for loans. Or the United States educational system unfortunately doesn't teach you that stuff. So a lot of young adults don't understand it. But marriage is a really economic decision because it completely changes all of your taxes. Whenever you apply to anything, you then have to have your spouse tied onto that. That also links the both of you economically. So if one of you has really, really bad economics, like, you know, maybe my significant other, then it's gonna bring both of you down, right? If you have one person that has really strong credit score, they have a lot of money in their bank accounts, you know, they pay their credit cards on time consistently, you know, they're like a model person, but then they marry and they're now intertwined with a person that has a really low credit score, has several credit cards, applying to a bunch of cards, applying for a bunch of loans, just, you know, not good economic status. You're being brought down a lot by them, and you start to really realize as you get older and you learn more about the world, and money especially, that marriage is 100% an economic choice. And it's not all downsides. It's not all downsides. You save a lot of money if you're married, actually. You save a lot of money on a lot of things, sort of like taxes. You can save money with taxes because you get less money taken off, taken out of your checks, so you have to end up paying less, but there's a lot of stuff to it. But at the end of the day, to me, all that matters is that you're happy with the person. I don't care about the title of married or anything like that. And to me, married just brings on a whole slew of other things that many people do not consider. Many people are just like, well, we're in love, let's get married because, well, that's what we do. That's what you do when you get married. And they don't do any research. They have no fundamental understanding of basic economics. And then they go into it and they can fuck themselves for their entire life, basically. It's serious stuff. So, you know, layers. Anyway, back to scary game with chainsaw. I get scared. Don't need to put all your business out there. Sorry. I was just speaking. I didn't say it was entirely you. I mean, I did say you don't know a lot of stuff about the real world, but I mean, that's... A lot of people are in the same boat. I wouldn't feel too bad about that. Personally, I wouldn't feel too bad about that.
I'd heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Listen, some people are more fortunate economically than others. That's all. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Right? What the fuck is that? What am I burning? Okay. No need to be ashamed. But you didn't get lucky. You weren't born into a family with money or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Give me flare gun. Well, flare. You missed the gun part, but that's fine. Alright. Boss fight incoming. About to 360 no scope this guy. Ready? Ready for the 360? He wasn't here. Probably would have had him. Easy. Uh-oh. There's a lot of them, actually. There's actually a lot of them. Oh, shit. god. Oh, fucking bitch. You like that light? Huh? Yeah? Like those bullets, too? Little fucking bitch. I'm not this one. Whoa! Get the fuck away from me, bitch! I hate the aiming in this game. I despise the aiming in this game. It's so jank. So jank balls. Awful and finicky and weird. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Am I the only one that thinks of Shrek when I hear that song? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Haven't ate today? Well, then eat. I had too much. The mist on a cliffside. The mist on a cliffside. The mist on a cliff. Oh god. Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up. You missed. I tried to shoot the guy next to you. Oh god, that was close. Yeah, let me try the hunting rifle. Bitch. Ugh. Nice try. What? You don't nerd. How to get some McNuggets or something? Ain't nothing in this house. There's so much cheaper to like get ingredients to buy or to make food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. McNuggets are disgusting. Actually, they're a lot better now that they changed them to actual meat and not horse meat. Ah! Ow. Ow, my leg. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm pissed. I'm dead. I'm stuck. I'm dead. What grocery stores are open? I don't know what you have in Cali. What, your McDonald's are 24/7, but you don't have like a fucking Winco or a Walmart that's 24/7? No. It's not America if you don't have a Walmart. Fact. You even have. Oh god. Damn it. Stupid fucking bear trap. Why is there a bear trap in here? Oh, there isn't. It's one of these. Those things. Okay. Alright. First death. That doesn't count, okay? That one doesn't count. The game doesn't have a mantle system. That's not my fault. Walmart's like 15 minutes away. Oh, big deal. 15 minutes is nothing. Everything is 15 minutes away from my new house. Everything. There's nothing close except dirt.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
You've never heard of Winco? W-I, N as in Nancy, Co. C-O. Winco. It's a food place. It's like a grocery store, but it's cool because it's not ran by some like corporate conglomerate. It's ran by the employees. So because of that, they don't take credit cards. But yeah, they have like the lowest. They have really, really low prices. You don't have those there. Oh, that's a shame. It's really cool. There's quite a few of them in. Why am I kicking this? Who knows? Fucking kick. Clearly because it brings up an elevator that I can then sprint jump to grab another page.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
It's like what it's like watching my stream. You thought you were watching a comedy, but then the cringe hits you, and you realize you're watching a horror show. The power of the cringe. Too strong for mere mortals. Or God. Or the God of Cringe is also known. It's CZ Productions. The Cringe Lord. So is this not where I was supposed to go? Oh, it is. There's a ladder. We like expensive stuff. You guys don't have Costco? You don't have Costco? You do have Walmart. Walmart's not cheap. It's funny, people say like Walmart's really cheap. Walmart's not that cheap. Costco's cheaper. Winco's cheaper. There's a lot of stores that are cheaper. The weird thing to me is like, in Oregon, right, they'll have like Fred Meyer's. And it's like, oh, okay, it's Fred Meyer's, but people will be like, oh, we don't have Fred Meyer's. And then I go to Nevada and they have Fred Meyer's. It's just like a different name. It's the exact same store, ran by the exact same people, but it's under a different name. And it's really weird to me why the fuck they do that. It makes no sense to me. Why these, like, it's like state specific what name it is, but it's the exact same place ran by the exact same company. It has the same layout and everything. It makes no sense to me. I don't get it.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Be aware of Widowmakers. Is that the chick off Overwatch? Is that her name? Whoa! This guy has abilities. I'm scared. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Box in the way. Box in the way. Reporting a rogue box. Over. Little fucking bitch. Oh, you have Costco. Membership for that cheaper gas. Costco is cheap as hell. The only issue with Costco is it's one of those, like, go big or go home places. Like, you can only get a lot of shit at Costco. You can't get, like, a baby bit of shit. Everything is bulk. It's like, yeah, you save a lot of money, but you don't save a lot of space, because shit at Costco comes as, it's like, damn, I can go to Walmart and pay $2.68 and get like 12 water bottles, right? Or maybe even 24 water bottles. Or I could go to Costco, pay $3 and get 100 fucking water bottles. And it's like, well, where are you gonna fit 100 water bottles? I don't know. How are you gonna carry 100 water bottles to your car? I don't know. How are you gonna get into your house? I don't know. But it's a good deal. I'm getting it. It's like ridiculous amounts of shit. but it's good. Man, that was a really fucking terrible place to put this. It really illustrated how awful their movement system is. Wake feels a dark presence.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
How expensive did you say your gas was, Eddie? Because I made a point to look at how expensive our gas was. And it's $3.12 a gallon for regular. It's the cheapest I saw. It was $3.12. For premium, it was like $3... I didn't see what premium was. I could guess, but... How expensive? Didn't you say it was like $3.60 or something like that? That's a big difference. I wonder why it's so expensive there. It was $3.12 here. Or regular. Even though I haven't gotten regular in years, so that doesn't really mean a lot to me. Regular is if you don't want your car to last a long time. That's what regular's for. Regular's like, you know what? I don't really care about my car. I just need to like get from point A to point B. That's what regular is. It's like, I'll just take whatever, man. Just throw it in there and get me to my destination. Today was your first day not on ibuprofen, by the way. So far, your throat isn't killing you. Well, that's good. You had a prop during the midterm election to raise gas prices and use the extra money to fix the roads. Are your roads bad? I thought that was like a southern thing where the roads are really bad. Our roads are pretty bad, but that's because we just moved to a place and a town in general that is like completely new. Like just built in 2018. So like, yeah, there's not a lot of roads or any sort of foundation. You know, they give you a lot of fucking batteries. I could just use more batteries. Uh-oh. No way. Uh-oh, he's in again. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't even realize that there's... These guys are both big boys. He's owned. He's owned. Depends on the city. They're dead. They're dead! Easy. I feel like there should be more coffee thermoses. That's a big rock. Thank goodness it didn't roll at me. Gas on average before the prop is about $3.25 for regular. So you guys voted up. I saw this funny post. I saw this really funny post that was like, all these Californians getting mad about how expensive it is to live in California and how expensive everything is. So they moved to like Oregon or Washington and and then they fucking make bills and vote for the same exact things that caused everything to be expensive in California. It's like, do these people not understand how this shit works? It was actually really true. It was really funny. I had like a bunch of quotes from people. $3.85 for regular. What on God's name? My God. Uh-oh. Here's Chainsaw Guy. Yeah, I like that, you little fucking bitch. He's dead. See ya. He dead. Okay. Maybe not. What's up, man? Can you get away from me? Crazy cool! Oh god! Oh my. You fucking bitch. You like that? You fucking bitch. Yeah, you fucking like that. Get the fuck away from me. Fuck away from me. Okay. Alright. Guys. This guy means business. Fuck away from me, you little bitch. Fuck away from me, you little fucking bitch. Right. Fuck him up. Oh, little bitch. Okay. Well, we almost died. We almost had a legit death. Guy got me in that 3-hit combo. Had to dash cancel out of the second hit. Can I say I live an expensive lifestyle? No wonder you can't afford games. No wonder you can't afford anything. That's a lot of fucking money. That means, okay, that means it takes me $60 to fill my tank completely. It would take me at least $80 there. At least $80 to fill my tank with premium over there. That's insanity. That is insanity. I wonder how much I'd be making though if I was working in California. I would definitely be making more. Here, see, this is why it's harder to judge, because like you get paid more in California than you do in Arizona or Nevada or any of these other places.
Barry?
Moshi moshi.
Covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
4:15, my god. You guys sure do love to vote for retarded things. Like Hillary Clinton. Woo! Woo! Sorry.
I still had to reach Barry at the
God.
cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Literally and figuratively. That's right, Zach. You're not supposed to make political jokes. You can't do that in today's day and age. Can't wait for you guys to vote for Bernie. If he even makes it. He probably won't. Probably won't. It'll probably be Clinton again. It'll be really funny. People will be really mad. Because she'll lose. And people will be like, well, if it was Bernie... If it was Bernie, he would have won.
Froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Wow, liberal joke. Haven't heard that. No one in California has. I heard someone. It's here. Definitely heard someone. Maybe he's in the boys' bathroom. There's lights on, so we're safe. There's a TV. Play something, TV.
I had to find the key to the garage.
Oh.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
For some reason, Alice's life. He just blew his fucking face off. His body's still there. Weird. Or it was. Alice's life is tied to the story for some reason. Gotta give it to Alan for being able to hold the flashlight so still. Yeah, it is actually very impressive. You'd think his hand would cramp up or something, but... Unlaku. Make sure we checked everything first. Make sure there's no thermoses or notes. I get as much lore as possible. You guys know me. Lore connoisseur. Okay, we're good. Vroom vroom. Please don't make me drive. Please don't make me drive. Oh no, it's making me drive. I'm notoriously bad at driving. Little fucking bitch. You like that? Hold down to boost the lights. Oh yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Little fucking bitch. Huh? You like that? Little fucking bitch. Change vehicle controls. I'm Gucci. Where am I supposed to be going? Make sure there's nothing over here. Thermos! I need this. It's very important to my wife's safety. And my car is completely fine. Not a scratch on it. Not a single scratch on this vehicle. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we're Gucci. Stop doing the centered camera. Why don't these games do centered cameras? Like a bitch. You think I'm letting you live? You think I'm letting you live? You cuck. Bitch. You dodged me. Bitch dodged me. Beep beep bitch. Oh, fucking bitch. This game does have satisfying. Oh, this guy's alive. Beep beep. I will kill everyone. Like that? Like that? Yeah. He just blew up into 3 more guys? What? Since when can they do that? This guy just exploded into 3 other demon guys. What? You guys are just making up abilities now. You can't do that. Oh, you hit my car, you cunt. Red light last night? Don't tell anyone. I personally do that all the time. Okay, these guys just gonna what's going on here? Huh? Uh-oh, not like this. Not like this. We're fine. We're fine. There's secrets over here. I must go over here. Because there are secrets. Okay, we gotta get out of the car. Seems like a good idea to me. Listen, guys. Hold on to that. Little bitch. Oh, God. Yeah, they're just, oh, my asshole. I need this. I think it's a coffee thermos, you fucking bitch. It's very important. How do I get in? Where's the door? I need this thermos. I need it. It's very important. One shot. One kill. No way. Go away. Rifle packs a punch. Shoda. Oh, not like this. Ugh. It's not a thermos. It's more flares. I had to use flares just to get this. Why do you think I need more flares? Listen, guys, calm down. Calm down. To be honest with you guys, I thought the chapter was, like, gonna be over. Man. That was the most painfully realistic jump. Oh, there's shit here. There's shit here. Ow, leave my car alone, you cunts. Go away. Be gone. Stop. To be honest with you guys, I thought the chapter was gonna be over. So I was kind of just shooting dudes. This car is really fucked up. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. After all, I'm the best driver. That was Big Boy. We can't let Big Boy live. We cannot let Big Boy live. What's up, children? I'm about to fuck your whole day up, Big Boy. He's still alive. He is still alive. Not for long. Oh, little fucking bitch. Okay, Big Boy's dead. My car is really fucked right now, and I hope it doesn't explode. That would make things very awkward. Chapter's about 2 hours, this begins 11. Wait, there might be stuff here. There might be important shit. I must check. Hello? Is there important shit down here? Maybe a coffee thermos? Hello? No shadow men attack me, please. I'm just looking to see if there's a coffee thermos. There is! There's a coffee thermos! Grab it and go. Grab it and go. Grab it and go. We're gone. Like the wind. Wait, is that a page? It's a page. We gotta go. We gotta grab it. There's lore. There's lore. I don't think we got all the pages. This is like the end of the chapter, I'm pretty sure. And we missed some pages. Oh, we missed that one because it's... Okay, yeah. So we missed this one because it's only on nightmare mode. We missed this one. Unless we can find it.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed. But there was no cabin, and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
Couldn't face life without... Oh. The boys caught up. Heartbeat. Oh, the boys caught up. Boys caught up. Not you. I'm trying to shoot you. Okay. That's all of them for now. But there's more. And they're coming fast. So let's run, Mr. Wake. Rise and shine, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan? Why did I say Mr. Morgan? Because I always get Gordon Freeman mixed up with Morgan Freeman. Every time. Anyway. Rise and shine, Mr. Wake. Wake up and smell the roses. Oh. Oh, okay. This is the end of where our vehicular... What the fuck is that sound? Apparently they're demons. I don't see them. Okay, I'm a little spooked.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Where's the thing of crows? Oh shit. What? Did I use it? Oh my god, you really just fucking... I'm sure, didn't you? Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, you like those jukes? Yeah? Little bitch. It's like Ethan from RE7. He has to save her at any cost, even though it's clearly a bad idea. Whoa! Oh, fuck! Oh, God, this guy has fucking Jesus aim. He's insane. He's so good at video games. Whoa! Okay, you know what? Just hold on. Whoa! And also, like Ethan from RE7, he doesn't seem entirely fazed by all of this, you know? He strikes me as a man not too freaked out by all of this. So like Sebastian as well from Evil Within. Alright, we were already here. We're backtracking. More bad guy. This is why every game needs a fucking vault. Or a mantle. God. Ethan always struck me as a man that was behind it all. He was just so unaffected by everything.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
I get you. Alright. Crazy boy. It's a lot of burbs. There's a whole lot of burbs. He's crying in there. He's actually legitimately crying in there. And it's hilarious. Save Barry from birds. Come at me, birds. I got a flare gun with your name on it.
Ow! Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
You don't say. What up, burbs? Where you at? Oh! Get owned. We're in the dark room. This is cool. Defeat the birds. Defeating birds. Wait, huh? Oh, defeating birds. Fuck 'em up. Uh-oh. Defeat the birds. Fuck 'em up.
You can open the door
Fucking birds.
Hey, Al.
Then has an arm cut off. It wasn't that
I'm
face.
sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
And then reattached. And he still wasn't that face.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Oh, she's 100%
Have a great
possessed.
day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear
diner.
Good girl.
Good, I get to kill this crazy bitch. She was kind of crazy before. Anyway.
Come here. Pretty please.
Hey, copyright strike. Hey.
Won't you say something? I need
Hey.
to get my bearings. Amongst and the shadows keep on changing. And I'm haunted by the lives that I have loved and actions I have hated. I'm haunted by the lies that wove the web inside my haunted head.
Ooh. Hey.
Don't cry. There's always a way. Here in November.
That fucking combine sounds in the background. Okay,
Previously
enough
on
copyright.
Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry. How the
already
hell did
played
she
it.
get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Oh, you're dead, Barry.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks?
Name's Randolph. I'm the manager. I'm a little crazy. Haven't bathed in a few weeks. Hello. And why am I saying hello, everyone? Woo! I'm only a little tired. I went straight into YouTube intro. Okay, well. It's time to end the stream. That's what time it is. Thank you, everybody. That's what I was trying to say. Not hello, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will continue this in a week on the next Spooky Saturday. I'm gonna hopefully have those blackout curtains installed by then, so then we can try and start the stream earlier than like 8:30 p.m. when the sun finally decides to go down here in Arizona. So that's the plan. I'm gonna try and install those probably tomorrow, and then cross my fingers that it has a big enough of a difference. So I can actually stream spooky games during the day. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. Tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, we will return back to our regularly scheduled program, which is the playthrough of the Borderlands series, to get ready for Borderlands 3. So, our next Borderlands 2 stream will be the rest of Borderlands 2, probably. I'll try and get it all done in that stream, and then we can move on to, what game's next? Oh, pre-sequel. Borderlands a pre-sequel. We can knock that game out of the park. I don't remember that game being very long, either. Pre-sequel's kind of short, if I remember right. So, we'll play that. Then we'll play Tales. And then, I don't know what's after that. What's after Tales? We have a few requests. We have, Mafia. We have, Max Payne 3. We have Fallout 3. I don't know. I don't know about that one, though. I don't know about that one. I do want to play Final Fantasy VII, though, for sure, before the remake comes out. I do want to play the classic, or at least give it a try. I've tried Resident Evil games before on the channel. Every single time, I just can't quite get into it, but I'm gonna try really, 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 really hard to get into Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna try. But those are the plans for the channel. Unless another game comes out, but I don't think anything's coming out. Yeah, I think Rage 2 is kind of just like the last game until like September-ish. I think. There's that Wolfenstein spin-off. That still has to come out. I don't think that's out yet, but I don't know when that comes out. But I think that, like, there's not really much coming out until like September-ish. But anyway, those are the plans. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday/Sunday. And I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye.